Close your eyes for me for 1 second. When you think of the term glizzy gobbler, what do you see?
What?
Is it a huge glizzy? Is it a shaboing boing? What I think about is the power absorption team. Cell gobbling up the androids. Omega gobbling up the Dragon Balls. Majin Buu gobbling up the Saiyans. Two things could be true. But because of Omega Shenron, power absorption has changed forever. I gotta reap Cell's passive again because I just kind of put a power absorption team together. I didn't really think about it too close. So let me just see what Cell's looking like. All right, activates interest animation when there's a tournament participant category enemy or a tournament participant category ally. Right, damage reduction 20%, and then 30% damage reduction when a revival is activated for every attack performed. Defense 30%, and attack 150% when attack with 12 or more key. All right, yeah, he should be, he's fine. We're gonna float off Majin Buu, and I say or Buhan because respectably we can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Without it, we can't, because Cell's gonna be here and I want Cell to be with Cell so they can be selling. You know what I'm saying? Not selling that way, but y'all get what I'm, we probably should just show everything. You wanna see Cell's interest animation. I got 3 Omega Shenrons next turn. That's a little dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little dangerous right there. But we're gonna be cooking this monkey, all right? Tired of these monkeys, bro. I haven't even beat Omega Shenron's Birth of Shadow Dragons boss rush. I'm getting cooked there. I got some work to do. We got some work to do. I'm gonna find a way to make that bit happen. All right, I'm gonna find a way. Boom. So now, power absorption got a little boost. 271, 394, 361. Right. We do know about Omega Shenron. What does he have? He has a 50% damage reduction, defense 70%. Receiving the attack, defense 150% here. Okay, extreme class allies plus additional damage reduction 10% for characters who belong to GT bosses. So am I getting a 60% damage reduction myself? Like, I know it says extreme class allies and then 10% damage reduction for characters who belong to GT bosses. And I belong to GT bosses, so am I getting one myself? I don't know. It's really weird how it works. Sometimes people say that's how it is and other times they say it's not. So I don't know, but we're gonna do this. I need to go after bro. I'm worried about this Cell right here, what he's gonna do. I know 70%, but when facing 2 or more enemies, attack and defense 80%. Chance of performing a critical hit and evading 18%. So we have a high chance of evading, which is 50, and then we have additional 18. So what is that, 68%? HP is 50% or more. Launch additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super. Damage reduction rate and critical hit and evasion 17. So if I do my math, 18 plus 17, 35 plus the 50. I mean, that's 85%.
This nigga called.
So we're gonna grab this, and then we got Buhan here at the end that causes immense damage. But let's see, for every rainbow key sphere obtained, damage reduction 22% up to 66. Superclass enemy attack and defense 100%. All allies key plus 3 attack 30, self excluded. And then when attacking with 12 or more key, times 3. So it'd be times 3, so it'd be almost 1 million. Plus, for every key sphere obtained, we're gonna gain whatever it is, how many, and then we get a 66% damage reduction. And it was a superclass. Okay, so we should not die. We have a 66% damage reduction. Okay, let's cook. We're going after Vegeta because he stuns, so hopefully we can dodge Vegeta. We should be able to eat this from Goku no matter what it is. We should be able to eat it, and we do not eat that at all. All right, here's the Glizzy Gobbler. Oh, gobble gobble gobble. That's him. What? I should have put Cell in that slot, but I didn't, bro. I didn't, and I'm not even mad that I didn't. I just felt like at least let him get some attacks off first. Damn, I didn't think he was gonna super at the jump like that. That's crazy. No, we're gonna go ahead and pop the doughy, right? Have no choice. Have no choice here. Let's go ahead and pop this. Now the crazy thing is we have an 85% chance of evasion. keeping him there. I made a mistake last time. I'm gonna keep this man here. 17% plus 18%, 35 plus the 50. We have 85% chance of evasion. I'm gonna keep my mans here, okay? So we keep him here. Gonna have him going after him. Gonna go after this guy now. And I'm gonna grab a rainbow key sphere. That's gonna give GT bosses damage reduction, and it's gonna give him a little bit of some, what is it, 70% defense? So 459, because big bad bosses. And then we're gonna take this and then grab all of these. So GT bosses on the team, per GT boss category ally on the team. I don't know if that counts as himself, but if it does, 10, 15. We have a 15 if it counts himself. If it does not count, well, 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20 if it counts himself. Even if it doesn't, we're gonna take the additional. So if it doesn't count himself, 28 plus 15 is 43. But if it does, then he has a 48, I would assume, right? Yeah, he has a 48% and then a 10% from Omega Shenron, so 58. So we have 10% from Omega Shenron, plus the 3 additional bosses, which would be a 25 plus 4 of these. It's 28, 53. So we should have a high damage reduction. We should be okay, but we're gonna find out here the next time. So Cell just has to evade, which is not hard. He has an 85% chance of evasion. There you go. Damn, back to backs.
Yeah.
Back to backs, bro. There you go, Cell. That makes me happy. I just won't even lie. That definitely makes me happy here. Hey, brap, boom. Okay, going again. That's that 2-piece. Come on. Yo, gangster. I need you to do like attacks. Thank you. Whoa. 3 supers first slot and Cell past the fucking test. Damn, bro. Like, no way that's how you really feel about me. All right, break some attacks. There you go. That's how you really feel about me, y'all? My man's did that back to back. Thank you. I really want to target that, man. There you go. All right. And appreciate the weaves. This is what I'm worried about here. We have a 10% damage reduction plus an ultra super attack. And then we should have a 50 something % damage reduction. I don't know. 31. Okay. Woo! Let me tell you about that one, brother. Let me tell you about that one. What am I gonna do in this situation? Probably gonna pop this, right? We haven't seen it in a while. And then I don't want to float off the Cell, but I feel like he has to be in the first slot because he has to get his damage reduction. We literally have to get the damage reduction. Otherwise, I don't see us surviving the super. I mean, I guess we can test it out and see what we got going on, especially with Wuhan. And yeah, we can, you know what? Because I want to put him in the first slot here so he can just automatically obtain his damage reduction. But do I want to save it? Yeah, we might as well, bro. I mean, I don't think there's no other way else we're gonna proc, because we just have to do it. I want to try out different types of shit. It's okay. I'm just gonna take it. You know, I'm gonna put this here. Well, because I want him to be with this Cell. I'm not doing it. I want him to be with the other Cell, and that's just because I'm sorry. If he dies over there, he dies over there. But I hope he doesn't die over there. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and take this 550, 529. Let's see what he takes here. So we have a 66% damage reduction. I mean, we need to at least dodge these to attack. I feel like he's going back to back. Vegeta's gonna come up here. Can we dodge this? Okay, we took that. 66% damage reduction, y'all. Can we dodge? No dodge here. Let's see what it looks like for us. 490. 490 isn't that bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. He actually took that like a champ. Respectfully, he actually did. So maybe, okay, there we go. Broke that attack. So maybe Cell could do a bunch of attacks he could die, right? Cause think about this. If Cell dies, did we proc the revival? He's gonna come back the following turn. He's gonna be going crazy. Look at that, 25 million from our GOAT. This is his first super attack, by the way. That's one. That's his first one. 2-piece. 27 million. Oh my God, Cellulus. You back, baby. You got a home now. He's not even his best linking partner. He has a home, 29 mil. Woo. Cellulus, row. Goodbye, Vegeta. Vegeta's gone, that's 3-piece. Oh, he didn't die. Unless he gets super right here. All right, that's great, that's great. That's great, because guess what happens? We die, and we come back, and we have our perkies. And we got the perkies. And we got the perkies. Hey, can't even lie about that, y'all. I made the right decision. Sometimes it pays to be a genius. You know what I'm saying? And it pays really, off. Here we go. Now we sucking something up. You what? This is what I'm talking about. Gobble mode. Big gobblers. Alrighty. Now what does it look like for us? I'll put you here. Do I want to keep him in the first slot? Because we got rainbow key spheres, so that's so what do you have here? You have a 17% chance of evasion plus the 18% chance of evasion. That's really like not as high as I thought it could have been. So 17% plus the 18. So we have a 35% chance of evasion and we have a 35% damage reduction. Let me guard all attacks. 35% damage reduction here. Do I even trust him in the first slot? Because even if I'm in the first slot here, it's not an unarmed super attack, so which is a GG. I gotta trust in Cell. I just have no choice but to trust in Cell. At least until I get some attacks off, right? We can't go without it. So we're gonna go here, boost up Cell's defense, which puts him at 477, and then we go here. So 35% chance, maybe he dodges, maybe he doesn't. 230, oh, he dodged. Okay, that was cool. The first one was cool. I mean, the second one, it wasn't as great, but we just can't take too many normals from this guy. It's at 2-piece, all right, 3. All right, I need you dodging though. Whatever you do, just dodge. There you go, there you go. All right, 70 mil. This make it make sense. We're gonna break one of those. Thank you. And then we're going back. So the first one, unless he double supers here, which I doubt, we should be okay. 43. Power absorption. Let's see what we're talking about here. And this is going to be, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. If he was next to a good linking partner, we'd be in a way better position, but we aren't. So that's a action. Okay. And then I got the rainbow key spheres. So here we go. We popping it again. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Let's get it. You know what we about to do. You know why I'm here. You know, you thought you was getting away from this domain. You ain't getting away from this, bro.
No, it's
okay, 319. Let me grab this. Boom. Get some HP back. 319, 732, 366, 534. We need rainbow, rainbow key spheres. Give us a 66%. And then we're gonna follow it up with a nice little 9-piece. And let's put this monkey where he belongs. Let's put this monkey where he belongs. 60 mil. Let's break one of these attacks. Break that. Break that. Okay, cool. 2-piece. 2-piece. Can Buhan do a super attack? I don't even know. Okay. Okay, here we go. Break one. Buhan. First super attack from Buhan. 34 mil. Vice shot. Rat. Boom. Big critties. Woo. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I don't know who am I impressed with more, Perfect Cell or Buhan. Buhan took Vegeta's super. Semi-perfect Cell really held it down. Imperfect Cell really cooked. And STR's Perfect Cell, oh my gosh, I really like this power absorption team. I feel like if I tweaked it a little bit and added a little mixture of like Inhumane or a little bit of GT bosses in there, because if I put Shenron with this group instead of Buhan, I feel like we would have done even more damage, but just because of that, I'm not even gonna complain. Power absorption, they might be a competent team too. They might be.